the writing of lyrics, rhythm, and rhymes. It's all done in music and, of course, poetry. This is the Your Time Show, and I am Fatima Jawara. Like usual, we bring to you guests that are beyond measure. Their talents are beyond explainable. But today, the guest that I have in house needs no introduction because his personality determines himself. And then 75%, or let me say 95% of the Gambians know him. The remaining 10% or 15%, you can hamut. So before we get into the interview format, I would allow him to introduce himself and let's get the camera rolling. Welcome, gentlemen.
Yeah. I'm by Musa Seka, aka known as One Pack, Malinka Machiavelli, Chok Buyala Rof, Pasanyangay, Eurek Nekasi, Ban Kama de Ban Made Kama Banya Pare. My old nut. Wow. This is how I am. My name is on serious note. I'm One Pack by Musa Seka. I'm an artist and I'm a Gambian, they get me. Proud one, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, One Pack. I know the viewers right now will be like, okay, Fatima, take your time show, King and One Pack. Well, once I accepted my invitation, a reminder you're still watching Better Future Productions. One Pack. This is a show that is basically about exploring raw talents in the Gambia. And I believe your talent is not hidden. But then I want to know whether it is raw.
Yeah, man, it is raw. There's no blend or filtered thing in me. Anything of mine is raw and real based on my experience and my, interactions with the community, society, the people I'm growing with or I've grown with, the society I'm living with, get me, the pain I'm feeling, the bitter or good experience I've passed or had, get me. So all my things based on me, myself. I'm not repping no one's experience or pain. Yeah, I'm repping mine. I'm just producing mine. This is me. I'm showing out me. You get me?
Okay, yeah, we know that that your talent is raw, like you said. But can you freestyle something that which will convince me to believe that it is raw?
Yeah, what in which language?
Anything. Just feel the vibes and let me flow.
Anyway, the game and the live increase in every digits by all means on my fucking enemies. I can't even imagine when I'm sitting in the gatherings of the so-called niggas showing me their smiling faces, racist faces, dark souls, dirty souls. I know they will never get a G like me who will sacrifice, testify, ball out, run things for them. All I thought they are G's of mine, but the time became to realize they are friend in need, not a friend indeed. Was the time I'ma get set up with one Usman. Saw some call him Edumbaha and I'm behind bros. I ain't seen no nigga there for me. Hustling, testify, balling out, running things for me. I know you waiting and dying to see my downfall, nigga. Downfall of a man is not the end of his life. I'm the chronic, ionic, supersonic. See me, can't be me, like my mind said, Musa. I'm the night mate.
Yo. Now I'm feeling that vibe, yeah? The flow was something else and the words were just amazing. Man, your talent is undoubtedly raw. But then again, I want to know, what are your talents apart from rapping or let's say music?
Yeah, is to educate, advocate, and to protect the undefiled brain based on my personal experience that I have to come out and boldly share with the community that I'm presiding with, and I do to that, let it spread out to the whole world, that it could be protective, but you can't do that without being honest to yourself. Because if you want people to believe in you, you have to be honest to yourself so people can be honest to yourself. Because if you can't surprise yourself, no one can.
Sure.
If you can't make yourself happy, no one would, man, or can. So it all starts with you. Being bad or good is you make yourself to be pointed at. Okay, now check. Why am I with negativity or positive fingers? If you see what doesn't favor you, check it out and try to change it. Get me? You just have to compartmentalize those things which you are feeling like a burden to you and deal with them. Those are called issues. And you can't run from those issues. They're yourself. Deal with them, man.
Sure. But then again, I know the concept of that freestyle was something that you had to blend in some words that which all the viewers out there have the concept right now. So apart from music, I want to understand.
Apart from music,
what else do you do that is so special about you and we don't know about it?
It's like I'm going to kids. And that's my main headache even. Again, the music is just to seek attention, to grab attention, to give chance. to be heard. You get me? Because I don't think, one person can just hear about my problem and get a solution to it. I'm too much for myself, regardless of the others. So these kids are looking up to One Pac. You get me? One Pac has a criminal CV. You get me? Or One Pac has an uncomfortable past, unappreciated past. You get me? Unembraced past. But today One Pac has been saying everywhere and been known everywhere, and a lot of kids are using his songs and slogans. Okay, why not One Pac take that chance and opportunity and take that advantage to protect those kids? You get me?
Sure.
How can I protect them? It's like telling them, hey, take the best from One Pac and leave the rest. Because One Pac will be sitting on the media saying, yeah, I've been to Mile 2 for 19 times. These are my mates I grew up with. They've never even known a police cell.
Nothing.
I
It's
just
direct
choose the bad way or pave the bad way. You can't blame people for your demise. You get me? But at the end of the day, the rough times I've chosen, they never come around me. They never even want to show themselves around me or associate about. That's not hate. That's the too much love they have for you and which you've betrayed. So obviously they will abstain and take a distance. You get me? You have to change that. You have to change that look because it was never started with that. So these kids has to be protected. How should they be protected? One Pac has to come and tell them, hey, taking people's things is not cool. This is what you get out of it. I'm drinking alcohol is not cool. This is what you should get out of it. Being a student and getting into what doesn't befit in a student's life, this is what it costs. And this is what you're going to get out of it.
Sure.
You get me? Today, yeah, every authority, being the police, the soldier department, the police department, the immigrant, they all embrace me because they all know me, even to the magistrate level.
Sure.
You get me? There's no magistrate who haven't tried me in their courts. But today they all love it. They all love me more than them. I don't have money, but I got my name. Due to that sudden change and sudden changing of my past, those people are all my friends now, good ones, ready to kill and die for me.
Yeah,
You get me?
in short, your past record shouldn't determine your future aspirations. So in short, people, One Pac is trying to, educate us via his music. He's trying to sensitize that your past records shouldn't stop you from achieving what you want to achieve in trying to think your future good. But then again, One Pac, it has been said, do not judge the book by its cover. But usually when people see you, they're like, maybe he's the type Muhammad and the Jango or so. Yeah, or probably, let's say that. Yeah, but then sitting down with you right now, I got the feeling vibes that, yeah, he's fluent in English. He feels the consciousness in him. How do you cope with these two images of yourself?
Man, it's just the confinement of self-confidence on yourself, and the motto should be perseverance. You get me? In our well-known or commonly known slogan, you have to be a go-getter. Just believe yourself. You don't have to wait people to put you there. Let people find you going there or meet you there. So with that little push, you will be automatically there. You get me? But at the end of the day, here people has to be, I'm depending on each other parasitically. We don't do that. I don't do that, and I don't believe in that.
Okay.
I'd rather rob you than to beg you even, in fact.
Oh my,
I'm telling you.
And that is, he got the guts to say that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because, come on, at the end of the day, in this society or this Gambian level and our interactions within ourselves, we're not open to each other, we're not real to each other, we're not even, yearning to see each other's progress and, excelment from your grassroots to your whatever age you are in or wherever you will stop. We just like to see each other going down and each other's demise and all that. Come on, what benefit would it get for you, for me seeing you going down or getting the beater thing on their life?
Okay, I know cool, admiration is normal, but then the bad vibes shouldn't be tolerated.
Shouldn't be tolerated.
Good.
Or you feeling that bad vibe or been vibe bad you had to change and check that. Why am I being vibed badly? Why am I being judged badly? Why am I being pointed with a bad finger? Man, we know perfect.
Sure.
But charity begins at home, as our slogans we know. Check yourself before you blame people. But if you can't find an answer for yourself, within yourself, man, come on, what's life worth living with you?
Then I believe people will give you that purpose. We'll go for the short break and we're right back. We still continue with the same guy in house. Freestyle. Welcome viewers, this is the second phase of the show and I am Fatima Jawara. A reminder, you're still watching Better Future Productions with the same people, One Pack and myself, Fatima Jawara. Welcome, Mr. Pack.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Okay, we were still at that thing of the bad vibes and the bad energy, but then again we'll come back to this. You know, oftentimes people always say One Pack is the straightforward type. The day lahala, you straight to the point. You as an individual, so much attention on you right now. Why would you choose to be that straightforward type in this showbiz business?
Yeah, man. All what people were seeking was attention. When I got it, I don't have to waste it. I have to use it beneficially because this thing has an expiry date. So you can only an iron is only malleable when it's hot or heated. So say, hey, while the sun shines. But if at all you have to absorb people's attention or you have to get attention without utilizing it in a real form or taking advantage of putting something real or presenting something real for the people who are attentive to you, who are listening, answering to you, or looking forward to yearning to see you. Man, you just fake. You the most fake. You don't. This is the reason something they have like for a while or a month you never hear them again because it's not real in it. They are accidentally held. You get me?
Manam ñom seen waxto jottu ñu bëgg xew.
You get me?
Okay.
Yalla mo ñu
Waaw forte xew bi.
Wow, ah boy. Force class. Jonga suma change bi ah.
Ah wa jox na la ko no suma bëgg jox na la.
Because boy do they have. You get me? So having my brothers around me give me more courage too.
Sure.
You get me? You get an uncle, go. Koko Hamud Gambia, Diganoko. Recent time they put that they push the Gambian flag too in a level of recognition for the people. And you get him now as well. Claiming to be your brother is a footballer, a professional footballer now.
Yeah.
You get my man over there too, the same shit. You get you as well.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
And your personal neighbor per se.
You get me?
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Residing on the same, building or residence, whatever, but we keep that address confidential because it's not safe.
Sure.
I'm a salad.
When it's salib la, because I'm showing on the camera right now.
Salad.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
weird. So going back to the real business, it's like, you get me? When people attend to you, don't see that, that gift has been bestowed upon you to use it, lavishly or foolishly or, with no benefit after you get me? You gotta set a legacy. Like, what's the legacy gonna be? Let it be real, you get me? Okay, me, what I can do, man, I'll feel very guilty seeing myself off the road or off the streets, which I don't even, expect. Because how people will be surprising of my life. That's the same way I am too of my life. So I will never feel complete without seeing my mates, kind and mates of the same caliber that I was. And still I'm doing the blunders on the streets or in being an offender or jailbird on the streets. You get me? So it's like I'm a sample to the wise, and God has been, very favorable to me, to choose me off that street, and making me or branding me as an ambassador to the streets.
Yeah, and
you get me?
Using you as a role model to the upcoming.
Streets, you get me? You get me? People doing bad or starting engaging in themselves into, intoxication. How to call it? criminalism, you know.
Yeah, in short, he's
and all that,
and you are a beacon of hope to some people.
You get me? Come on. Some people right now, their mamas will tell them, hey, even in this Bakau, you know what I mean, my town, which never even spared me, they even they used to jail me for $300 problem. Wow. Nobody will come to my aid. But you know, what's the condemnation of not blaming them and anyone? You know what I mean? Do the crime, pay the price.
Sure.
You get me? And get the best out of it. Okay. So the best you can get out of it is learning from your mistakes and not repeating them, and try to protect people and stop them of doing that awful act. You get me?
One thing for sure right now is I'm loving your honesty. It's because you have the courage and you're bold enough to sit on the camera. So many people watching and you're bold enough to share your story with the general public. Yeah. It's because you've learned from your past experience and trying to improve to make your life worth it. And I respect that a lot.
And the second part, what I do from music too, you know what I mean, is to entertain.
Yeah.
You get me? How can I entertain people? You get me? It's like giving them what they want. Gambia, it's all about angry people here. We all frowning, we all stressed up, we all hungry. We all angry, boy.
Yeah, and with that.
So if you had something, if you have something in you that people love in you, and you can see that if you move them, or if a move or you take a move, you see smiles on their face. Man, giving people, you can give everybody money. You get me? But you can at least, if you can put a smile on people, you are blessed. If you are grateful, you will know that you're blessed. Because God haven't bestowed everyone with that.
Sure.
The third part of it is to educate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How can I educate and whom would I educate?
Depends on the message quality that you're giving out to the public.
Thank you very, very much. So this is all part of educating, you get me? When it comes to music, I connect and relate to my life and the current situation.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, I would want to know where you get your inspiration from.
I get it from Mile 2.
Mile 2.
Yeah.
Okay, it's normal because where you're from, your past life teaches you a good example of what you should become in the future. Because in school, we all aspire to become pilots, lawyers, and the list goes on. So in Mile 2, you got to realize that, yes, I got a life to live. That is where you get your inspiration from. And that is very respected. And we appreciate that because it is your time right now, which is why you're showing on the camera right now. Because it is your time show, we say. Okay, Mr. Pak, beginning from rumors. And I believe that not everything that you see or heard is true.
Yes.
But then again, I know you had an accident.
Yes.
But according to publications, you are normal. You are normal.
Yeah.
Meaning
you're
dead. So would you want to clarify that to the people?
People by my hall, they saying me I'm not dead. And I'm not gonna die before any enemy. If you are an enemy, mark it. I'm not dying before you. And if I told you are an enemy, I'm just praying for you. May God turn your bad heart or feelings towards me to good, to godly ones. And you have good feelings for people because it's disturbing you. I'm not even knowing you. You are just an unnecessary. And a lot of my enemies, or most of my enemies, or people who call enemy, they are all unnecessary. I don't even know them. I don't even see them. I've never done them black or white. We've never interacted. You get me? You just see me like whatever. That is something cool. Because if you're not worth anything, man, people won't see you or try to love or hate you. So I love myself, and the motto is perseverance. Some say I'm dead. You know, I'm dead.
Because it perceives a lot.
No, what
I gonna worsen sa.
No, mo dega bi ni mel non. Non la fa demé de. Moto bi daf ma dor be ma ton fu ma joggé. Waye na ni deewit fofu nonu man lolu moy suma mi. Am ñaan yalla alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Ina min deewu ma ci loxo ken nekuma ko ci deey ken nekut suma ko ci deey. So lolu war na la na won ne tamit man feyawut suma waré dee legi ni.
Dede.
Man du mëna feya suma waré dee legi. Man enjoy my dad. Suma freedom aguma you ma to tell her I'm 2 years 89 days.
2 years 89
days from penitentiary.
And so many people should hear your voice because you're the Gambian Machiavelli.
Yeah, and it's not cheap to be Maninka Machiavelli or one part.
I tell you.
It is only godly wisdom.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So man suma ware de legi fair out. Who sent to man made. Man de ma besi jambu that a win. Tomorrow man I will sleep and die peaceful sweet death.
Ibela le
sino nata. Nata la jame on kono
Amombe ko saya si fana
no
dua.
nteta mu volta no
Aywa.
no aponte motita na bade ko do mimuna minge bat small bat stain sort of in your heart. You cannot be on my funeral because I'm gonna bury all enemies.
Allah.
Yes, man tamam fa follow. Ntela jawol be nyanda ka faale janin ka fa.
Okay.
Man only yeb dañu wara de bala may de. So man they just taking this as a music ambassador. Me I'm a prophet to you wicked people. So let's try to build good heart and try to learn and give each other chance and forgive. You know what I mean? Let's stop pretending to each other. You get me? Look at this Nigerian industry. If this is telling the best producer of video producer will come, the best audio producer will come, the best fashion designer will come. You get me? They will brand you, shoot you a video, make you a quality things, market you, bam, you go. What's this new guy name? This new. I don't know the words. What's the new? Omale. Look at Olame. JJC hit. You think he get the money to be there? No, but around him, their industry, they don't have musical scene, they have industry.
Sure.
But here we have scene. And every promoter, producer, fashion designer have favorites.
Sure.
How can you think that this Gambian music industry
which is why I would want to come in there, because I know sometimes you have criticism and sometimes there is favoritism in the industry. So how is it attached to you?
Yeah, it doesn't tell well, but why it doesn't stop me? I'm perseverance to what I'm doing, and I'm confident of being them. Without them, me, I'm going, because I got God. You get me? Got God. How do I got God? God is no fake. God is real. So anything real you've been doing, man, that's what the Englishman said. Justice can be delayed, but can be denied.
Sure.
You just bragged and dragged, but at the end of the day, the reality stands.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I would want to know the projects that you're working on right now, because we have seen that you have gone low key. Yeah. So what are the things that you're working on? Right
now, what I'm working on, or the reason of my being low key, or I've been going low key, is like I'm from a deadly accident that I'm very thankful of. God giving me a chance to see a light again. So I'm on a treatment as we talking. My wife too is on a treatment as we talking. But the condemnation is my plans and projects are like I'm making hit videos and hit audios that I've been working on. I have a pack and package of sounds that should be video put on videos and produced. All about Pac. It's like he had a manager, he had a sponsor, he had how to call it, financial
support and all that.
Of his music, and everything is me myself.
Okay, that's for clarity purpose.
For clarity purpose, because some liars will be saying, I'm looking after him, I'm taking care of him, I'm even giving him shelter and all that. Anything about Pac is from God, Pac. Whoever tell you this? Why would I be bold enough to say this in camera when it's not real?
Because you're sure of what you're saying.
So
reality matters.
If I told what this order, I'm not crying. I'm very satisfied and grateful to God. You get me? But the condemnation is, if all of these artists, what they get, if I had it, you think we're gonna talk about Gambia? You're gonna see me on Grammys.
Oh really?
I'm telling you.
I feel that vibe. I feel that vibe. Yeah. Okay. And then again. So many people are into this music scene. We have big artists and underground artists. But then you being in the, I can't say you're a big artist, nor can I say you're an underground artist, but you're just...
Might.
Okay. He calls it might, but I'll call it artist Lasibopa. You'll contact them to have them on your platform. They'll be delaying, bossing. But you, out of all these people, just accept my invitation. Although, for clarity purpose, I know that. But then not accepted my invitation. That's my surprise. Because it was at a short notice and then you had to accept my invitation, you know.
No, let me help you out. Some will say before showing up a camera you got to be paid. We all know that. You got to be paid. The views the platform showing you up, the views they're having, the benefit is not coming to you, the artist, your pocket.
Sure.
Whereby it's your image or whatsoever. But check it out in another hand too. Do you have money to put yourself on camera?
No.
No. You just use me, I use you. Till we all get what we want.
Exactly.
At the right time, you know what I mean, we can all get benefit. You get what you want, I get what I want.
Sure.
If I'm content with what I got, you content with what I get. You know that next time you will not come and say, okay, Park, I need you, or I say, your TV, I need your TV without paying you or without you paying me. But for us now, we all baby seedlings to get our goals or to achieve our goals, aims and ambitions and targets. You get me? That's one. Two, if you're an artist, me, I don't believe in feeling big on people. You get me? Because you know you need people, and that people makes you what you are. That people buy your ticket, you know what I mean, to put food on the table for you and your family, or to be independent when you get guts to be, till you will get guts to be feeling big on people.
Sure.
I see only Gambia you will see Gambian artists feeling big on their fans. When you go to their house, their mattresses are on the floor.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this is very serious. When you wear nothing, you're looking for people. You don't even have 100 people. You know what I mean? That follows you. You get me? You play nice, you brag nice, you get people now, you're feeling big on those people. I answer to every call and I talk to everyone. You get me? If I'm talking to you or I answer to your call, I don't deem it fit, satisfying, or your approach is not satisfying, I will tell you. If you don't understand, I just block you. But I will not at first deny you from anything. Going to these media personnel and journalists too. Yeah, I need journalists to put out my word there. I need journalists to put out my music or video out there. You get me? I need journalists to, you know what I mean, put my story out there. You get me? But at the same time, let the journalists too respect me as I'm respecting him or her. You get me? You said it is surprising. It could be surprising to you. But who am I to say no to you? How many artists have you seen in the country? You pass them, you come to me. I have to give you the same due. You get me? This is how I am, man.
Do unto others as you would wish it to be done to you.
To you, man. This is it.
He was rusting to come and meet you guys.
Yeah.
I was telling him, he was like, hey, this is my job, man. You got to respect this, you know. He was hustling to come.
So at least it's good enough that people acknowledge the fact that you are a man of your word and you accept invitations no matter how prompt it might seem. Viewers, I know right now kontaan and you would want us to go beyond time, but then we can go beyond time. Dinañ ko amaat next time around till we come your way next. Bye for now.